Hello! I'm going to do a very quick little look for you, playing with some of the things that I've got here on the table, purely because I didn't do my makeup yet and I thought I'd film it. I'm going to start with my number 7 Stay Perfect foundation, which is in Deeply Ivory. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the back of my hand, and then using my beauty blender, I'm just going to pat this on. I have already moisturised and I've got Vaseline on my lips as well, because I like to do that at the beginning to prime them for whatever I decide to do later. So we're just going to pat this onto the face. You can see that the beauty blender gives a really nice even finish to the surface of the skin. Cover the eyelid in Focus, which is from Lush. So this is vegan and obviously no animal testing or anything like that. Focus is a really nice, it's got like a shimmer, so it's kind of grey blue green, and I think that actually it looks more blue on some people and more green on other people. So I'm just gonna take that into the corner, and then we're just gonna put that over the entire lid, trying to get a fairly even coverage. Now I'm going to just do the brows using my I Love Brows palette, which I got online. It's ilovebrows.com, and I got the angled brush with it as well from ilovebrows.com. And I'm going to use this colour here. Just to give a bit more of a defined brow. So I'm just back in here onto the other brow. Today we're going to use the Sleek contour palette, which looks like this. So you've got your dark shape contouring, highlighter and a blusher. In the dark shade I'm going to use my Eco Tools. I like it because it's angled, you can see it's got quite a nice shape, you can really get in the cheekbone with this. I'm actually not sure what they call it. So I'm just going to tap off any excess and then just use that dark colour into the cheek here, and then we're just going to buff that out a little bit because we don't want anything too harsh with this look. This is going to be quite sort of casual look. So we mark it in. Oh, and a good way to find where you should do your contour line is to take the end of your brush and just roll it until you hit the bottom of your cheekbone, and then you can see usually that's in line with this part of your ear, and that is where you will take the contour line down like that. So just gonna buff that. Just gonna take a bit of that contour onto the forehead and the temples, because it might make a bit sun-kissed. I'm just applying my blush using my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to take that on the tops of the cheek like this. Remember, I haven't done any concealer yet because I will do that afterwards. This number 7 palette, which is called Beside the Sea, you can see why. So we've got this really nice kind of minty green here, a dark blue here, and a highlight colour here. Using my Eco Tools round eyeshadow brush, or domed eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to take that into the blue colour, and then we're just going to take that into the crease. I'm just going to apply patting some of this colour on here, and then using a MAC 217, I'm going to use that to buff that in. We're going to take it a little bit over the lid, but no further than halfway. But we're going to take it 3/4 of the way across the crease line. Like this. After spot cleaning the dome shadow brush, we're then going to take it into this green colour here. Tap off the excess. And then we're just going to take that across the centre of the eye toward this inner corner. And again, using the 217, we're going to just blend that into the blue a little bit there. This has got a lovely shimmer to it. And we're going to do the same on the other eyes. I'm then going to take this top colour with a clean blending brush. This is actually the Real Techniques Space Shadow brush. So I'm going to take that into this white iridescent shadow, and we're going to take that under the brow bone here. I want to take a little bit down here because we want to make the eye look wide awake. And then we're also going to take it to the inner corner of the eye. Push that a little bit into the green colour there. We're going to do the same on the other side. Next, I've got 2 MAC eyeliner pencils. One in petrol blue, which is a shimmery navy blue, and one in So There Jade, which is a iridescent greeny colour. So I'm going to take the dark blue one, petrol blue first, and I'm just going to apply this to the waterline, top and bottom of both eyes. I'm going to concentrate my attention on the outer corner here, and on the bottom lash line we're going to take it outside of the waterline slightly so it goes a bit smudgy underneath. What I love about these MAC eyeliner pencils is they glide on so smoothly. You don't have to really warm up the nib too much on the back of your hand, but if you do find that hard, you can warm them up by just rubbing them on the back of your hand. The natural heat of your hand should melt the pencil slightly, but I haven't found that I need to do that with these. Okay. Next, I'm going to take the So There Jade, and apply this to the inner corner here, just to complement the white iridescent colour that we already applied there. Just emphasise that a little bit. I'm going to take that and blend it slightly into the blue. We're taking it under the lash line, under the waterline, along the lash line, and blending it into the petrol blue colour. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now what I'm going to do for the top of my lash line, because I want to keep it precise, I'm going to take a little bit of the petrol blue. I'm just going to rub it on the back of my hand here, like this. Then taking an Eco Tools angle brush, I'm going to take that in the liner, coat the brush, and then we're just going to use that along the top of the lashes here. Brilliant. And then just do the same on the other side. Okay, now that we've finished the eyes, I'm going to take some of the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Concealer in, I don't know what, soft beige. Going back to our beauty blender, I'm going to take the pointy end now and pat that all under the eye. Taking it right out here I'm then going to take a Smashbox Full Exposure mascara, and this is jet black. I always find to avoid getting mascara on my brow bone, it helps if you hold, I've got a mirror here, if I hold it low and look down into the mirror, you're really able to get onto those lashes. Now that I've done some mascara, I'm going to do my lips, and for that I've got here a couple of things, so I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. First I'm going to take Urban Decay Naked 24/7 Glide On, and I'm just going to take that all over the lip. So starting at the outer corners to join the Cupid's bow. Okay, so you can see why it's called Glide On. It literally just glides on. This is a lovely nude. It's I think it's got a sort of orangey undertone. And I'm going to take MAC Strip Down, and I'm going to take it on the Cupid's side. I'm going to take it along the middle of the bottom lip as well. Okay, I'm just using my finger to blend that. I'm going to add a little bit of strip down also to the edges here. Now if you wanted, you could leave it like this, which is matte. But I'm not going to. Instead I'm going to add a gloss, and I'm going to use Tanya Bear in Champagne Toast. I mean, these are actually highly pigmented, and so you don't really need to put something underneath, but I do quite like it with the pencil underneath. I find it holds the gloss for longer. And we're just going to add that over the whole lip. I do highly recommend Tanya Bear's range of lip glosses. They're really comfortable on the lips, they don't feel like they're drying, but they're not really sticky. It smells really nice like sweets, and it's got a really lovely, I think it's a doe foot applicator. Okay. So you can just see a little bit of definition that the two pencils brings on that nude lip. And finally, we're going to go back to the Sleek palette, the Sleek contour palette. And I'm just going to take the Real Techniques contour brush into the highlighter shade, and then just take that on the tops of the cheekbone, the very top of the cheekbone, like that. On top of the brow, and on the top half of the nose. We don't really need to add a contour to the sides if we highlight the middle. For an everyday look, that's fine. And then I think that is the finished look. I hope you like it, and I hope that you enjoyed watching my video. So please put your comments and tips below if you've got any dupes for any of the products that I use that you think might be better, or anything that you want to recommend. As I said, at the moment I'm loving the Wake Me Up concealer, but if you've got another one that you think I should try, because I'm particularly dark under here, please let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!